Welcome back Pokefans to my Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge part 6. Last episode we finally got the third gym badge and it was pretty amazing gym battle as well. And here are all of my Pokemons. I have gone ahead and healed them. This episode we will be making our way through the wild area and we will be going to Hammerlocke. Now I'm not really sure if we can actually complete the fourth gym in this episode, but we can at least try going through the routes and try catching some of the Pokemons. First of all, in the wild area, I do want to pick up a few of the useful items. Some of them being these berries. I've not yet used them, but I do plan to actually use all of these berries. So let me quickly go around and pick up some of these items. As for the Pokemon encounter for the wild area, I have decided that I don't want to catch the Pokemon just yet. I do want to see what kind of Pokemons I would get after Hammerlocke, which I believe is either Route 5 or Route 6. And once I get the encounter over there, I might come back over here to catch another Pokemon. So for now, we will be just picking a few of these items and making our way through. Alright, the very first item should be around here. I think it's near the edge of this cliff. And it's right here. It's a Thunderstone. Not that it's gonna be useful since my Pikachu, does not really evolve, as it's one of the special Pikachu that we get. But if I do have a Pokemon in the future, like Vikavolt or something, if I do get something like that, then I do need this Thunderstone. The other very useful item is going to be right around here. It's actually a leftover. This is the best item and I do want to actually equip it to one of my Pokemon. Other than this, I think we can actually cross the bridge and go to the other side of the wild area. I think that's where we have yet to actually explore. Usually when I play through these games, I don't like to explore the wild area fully when the first time we come through it. So I usually leave these areas over here unexplored and I go through them once I finish the third gym. And I guess this is the same since we haven't yet come over here till now. And there is another item over here that I can actually go ahead and pick up. I will be actually picking up all of these stones just in case if I do catch a Pokemon that does need any of these items to evolve. And of course I need to be really careful when I'm going through this. I don't want to actually encounter any of these Pokemons. As you might know, most of the Pokemons over here are kind of higher level and I'm not really ready to lose any of my team members right yet. But I don't think encountering any of these Pokemons over here will actually affect my encounter. As you might remember that I have mentioned I'll only take the encounter from the den. So encountering any of these other Pokemons right here wouldn't really affect that. That's what I have assumed. But I will try my best to avoid all of these Pokemons just to make sure that the encounter that I have in the den is going to be the very first encounter for wild area. Alright, now that we have got the berries over here, seems like I'm getting quite lucky with these berry trees. And here is a trainer that I think I can actually go ahead and challenge. She will actually have the 3 starters and they are around almost the same level as my Pokemon are. So it's going to be some really good experience as well. She always starts with a Raboot. So I guess I do have to actually switch out since Pancham is not the best Pokemon to actually go against Raboot. But I did want to try and see how much damage Pancham can actually do. Now, I think Pancham will be able to evolve after level 32. And I believe that we need to have a dark type Pokemon in our team to actually evolve Pancham. But as you might know, I have not yet got a dark type Pokemon as an encounter. So I will wait for some more time. Maybe I might get one in Route 5 or 6. And if I don't, then I guess I do have to actually just catch a Pokemon either in Route 1 or 2. just to evolve Pancham, and then I'll just go ahead and release that Pokemon. I know that if I do catch another Pokemon in a route, it is usually tend to as an encounter. But since we really need Pancham to actually evolve, and there is no other way that I can actually evolve it, I do have to just go ahead and just catch a random dark type Pokemon. Maybe here in wild area as well. I do know that we have a lot of these dark type Pokemon over here. So I might actually try that in the future, but till then, at least till it comes near to level 40, I won't really do that. I'm actually hoping to get a dark type Pokemon just to evolve Pancham. Anyway, here we have her switching out to Drizzle. I guess we can actually go to Togepi, who can actually take it down. And my team members are quite at a good level right now. I do know that the next gym, that's the 4th gym, will be having Pokemons until level 36. So I might have to train up my team members at some point, but for now I think we are good. Anyway, let's see if we can take it down right here, even though my special attack is down. And of course not. Alright. I guess it's because that we are almost at the same level. That's alright. I think we can actually take it down in this next hit. Unless we can't because of the stat deduction. And we did take it down. Alright. So the next Pokemon would be her own Togepi. So I would have to actually switch out as well. And as you can see, I don't really have a fire type Pokemon in my team. I have caught one from the 3rd gym, but I haven't yet added it to my team. I might go ahead and train it up as well, just to make sure that it is at the same level as my team members, in case if I do need to immediately switch it out. Anyway, here I have brought out my Corvisquire, and I'm actually hoping that it will evolve in this episode. I think it usually evolves at around level 36. So we should be getting a new Pokemon as well. Alright, let's see if we can take down this Togepi over here. And if we did, that is a easy battle. Alright, we have defeated this trainer. So this was actually pretty cool. Now while exploring the wild area, if I do find her again, I'll go ahead and battle her out. I think this is an easier way of getting a really good experience for your Pokemons. Train them up as well. Anyway, let me go around the wild area. We do have a few more items to pick up before we move on with the storyline. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and cross through over here as well. And I do usually like to go around right next to this water body, as you have a lesser chance of encountering any Pokemon. Just going through here. And here we have a dark type Pokemon right here that I think we can actually go ahead and catch in the future for Pancham. Alright, I have seen her again, but I won't be battling her right away. I guess I'll just go ahead and pick up some items, and maybe in a later stage I'll just come back over here. Alright, there is no other item that I really need. I guess just a few of them that I can actually pick up that are around here. And most of these Pokemons that you're seeing here, I won't be really able to catch it, since I am actually eligible to catch only till level 45 or 35, I forgot. Anyway, there should be some really good items right around the Dusty Bowl. I usually like to come around here. We usually get some really rare Pokemons as well as rare items around here. Alright, okay, not too many items, but I guess we can actually go ahead and pick up any of the ones that I actually see. Alright, I guess I did miss a lot of sparkling items. Now that I see it, I guess actually go ahead and pick some of these up as well. And here we are. So this is where we do have to come to enter Hammerlocke. But as you can see, it's currently actually blocked. So we do have to go ahead and talk to this NPC. I guess we can actually go ahead and talk to him since we don't really have any Pokemon battles coming up. And he should be able to actually provide us the access to Hammerlocke since we do have all the 3 badges. The grass badge, the water badge and the fire badge. Alright, so that is cool. Now I believe we have another cutscene right after this with Chairman Rose. So I'll go ahead and skip that one since we don't really have any important battles coming up. And here is BD who has actually defeated Hop, which is, I guess, not surprising. Anyway, he has the 3 gym badges as well, so he gets the entry for Hammerlocke. Alright. And we won't be really battling him anytime soon, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter Hammerlocke. So this is the first time we're actually entering it. So we will have a really beautiful cutscene coming up for this one as well. I really like this part. I'm actually hoping that the newer game, that is the Pokemon Violet and actually Scarlet, I'm actually hoping that they will have these kind of cutscenes for each of the area. That will actually look pretty cool. And here is Hammerlocke, one of the beautiful cities in this game and one of my favorite. I really like the way it's actually built, the historic places as well as this huge castle right here. And here we have the other cutscene, so let me actually skip it. Now just before we leave Hammerlocke, I do want to actually go ahead and pick up a few of these items. So let me quickly go around. I think there are 2 more items left. One is the Pokeball right here and the other item is from the little girl who's actually standing in the right side. Once we pick this up, we can actually go ahead and move on. I think we do have a few more items, but that's actually in the left side of this area. So we will be actually going through. I think we have another cutscene and that is gonna be a cutscene with Champion Dion. And it's gonna be a very short one, so I won't be actually cutting it out. I think we can actually go ahead and just talk to him. Anyway, as I said before, I really like Hammerlocke. The color scheme, the design of this whole castle is amazing. I really wish that we could actually climb up to a higher area to see much better than this one. But I guess this one can also do. Anyway, we do have a cafe in Hammerlocke, but I don't want to go ahead and battle it right now. The cafe owner will have 2 Pokemons and both of them are a fairy type. I really don't have any Pokemon currently that can actually take care of fairy types, so I won't be doing that. Maybe once we do get the 6th gym badge, we can actually come back over here and battle the cafe. Anyway, Leon over here is a bit worried about Hop. As you might remember that B-Day had actually defeated Hop and maybe his confidence is a bit lower side. Anyway, now that we have talked to Leon, I think we do have to make our way to the vault room. And we have another cutscene over there with Professor Sonia. I guess we can actually go ahead and skip that one since it's a bit bigger. But we do have 2 more items right around here. So let me pick them up as well. 2 hyper potions. Alright, so that's pretty cool. This is the first time we're actually getting a hyper potion. And it's about time that we get it as well since our Pokemons are at a pretty good level. And we have another item here and another item right around this arena. Alright, now here is another new encounter that I'll be getting. So I just have to actually talk to this lady right here who says she needs a Toxel for a Togepi. So I do want to take this Togepi as my encounter. I'll go ahead and actually go back to Route 5. Is that Route 5? I think it's Route 5. Yes. Yeah, it is Route 5. So I do have to actually go back to Route 5 and go into the Pokemon Nursery. Get the Toxel and trade it with her. And take the Togepi as my encounter. So let me quickly get the Toxel. Here we are in Turfield, and since I have never entered the Pokemon Nursery, it's actually unavailable to actually directly fly over there. So I do have to actually make my way through over here. Anyway, it's quite a short route, and here we are. Let me quickly go ahead and enter this building. We do get a free Toxel from the lady right here. She does have 2 of them, so she is actually quite nice enough to give us one of them. I could have actually taken Toxel as my encounter, which would have made the 6th gym much easier since Toxel is a poison type Pokemon. But I guess not. I tried to make it difficult for myself, and now I have to actually use it. Anyway, we won't be actually battling with this Pokemon or using it in any other way. This Toxel is currently in my box, and once I actually fly back to Hammerlocke, I'll go ahead and trade it out, and we can get the Togepi as my encounter. Anyway, I do have to train up the Togepi as well, as you might know that it is really not a good Pokemon to actually use directly. I do have to actually at least evolve it into Togetic for it to be a bit useful. But I think its part fairy type will actually come in handy when we have to battle the 8th gym. Anyway, let me quickly select the Toxel and we can actually go ahead and trade it up. I really like the trading cutscene right here. It's amazing. It's almost like a spring that's actually going through. And here is the Togepi that I'll be getting. And it's called Snips. Okay. That's a pretty bad name for a Togepi, but I guess we have to go with it. Anyway, here we have a new team member. It's Togepi, who is a fairy type. I won't be really adding it to my team anytime soon. Currently, the team members that I'm actually having are really good, and I don't really want to lose any of them. But I see that I actually forgot to release the Salazzle as well as Litwick. So let me quickly go ahead and do that as well. These are the 2 Pokemons that we had to catch. At least the Litwick was to at least go through the Gym 3. And Salazzle was just a mistake. I don't know why I caught it at Route 3. I thought it was a encounter from the grass and not the overworld. But I guess not. Anyway, we do have some really good Pokemons in our team, so we are pretty good. We do have another cutscene. I'll just go ahead and complete it, and we can move on. Alright, the cutscene is over, and we can actually make our way through out of Hammerlocke. This time we are going through the left side, as the right side pathway will be blocked by Team Yell members. We do have another NPC right down over here who will actually teach us a good move, but I don't really want to actually use it right now, so I'll go ahead. Finally, we are making our way through Route 6, and we do get a new encounter over here as well, so this is gonna be pretty fun. But before the encounter, we have another double battle. At least it's gonna be 2 single battles with 2 of these Team Yell members. Now, they are actually trying not to wake up this silly cobra, but I guess they are actually gonna be waking it up in the end anyway because of this battle. Well, I guess battling them will give us some really good EXP as well, so I'll go ahead and defeat both of them. And we do have Hop coming over here, but I guess because of his lack in confidence after losing with BD, he is not gonna be helping us like before. So we do have to actually have a single battle with both of these guys, and we don't get to actually heal up our Pokemon in between as well. So I do have to be a bit careful and make sure that I don't really lose any of my team members. Anyway, the first trainer over here should have at least 2 Pokemons in his team. And let's see what he has. The first one is gonna be a Stunky. Alright, I guess we can actually go ahead and try using Pancham. Not that it's gonna be helpful, but I guess we can actually use it. And we almost took it down. I guess Stunky is poison type. I'm not really sure if it's actually a dark type right now, or it becomes a dark type once it evolves. But at least we are able to take it down pretty easily. Even though it does have aftermath, it actually damages my Pancham. As I've given it Shell Bell, it at least healed up a little bit. And now that it's over, let's go ahead and take down this Linoon as well. I think we should be able to easily take it down since it's a dark type Pokemon. And Vital Throw is the way to go. Alright. Now I really wish that I had actually evolved Pancham. But anyway, it's actually able to take down the Linoon, so I guess we are still pretty good. And Pancham is gonna be level 31 in this battle. Yep. One more level to go before we get the chance to actually evolve it. And we have another battle to go to. It's the second trainer and she is gonna be having 1 Pokemon. Let's see if we can actually take it down with Pancham. Alright, the sunlight is pretty harsh in this area, so if you do have a fire type Pokemon, it will have a really good advantage in the battle. Alright, she has a Liepard which we took down in 1 hit. Alright, that is pretty cool. And we get a really good experience as well. Now that we have defeated them, I think they will finally let us go and pass through this area. Alright, this is pretty cool. I wish we had another double battle with Hop, but I guess we'll have a battle with him pretty soon. And I believe that the next battle that we're gonna be having with him is gonna be a bit tougher than the battles which we had before, as he has gone ahead and switched out his Pokemon. So he will actually have a different Pokemon in a different order. I would have to actually go ahead and train up my Pokemons for that battle as well. Anyway, this cutscene is almost over, and as you can see, the Silicobra is now awake and it's going through. It's one of these cool Pokemons that I haven't yet used, and I'm not really sure if I'll get a chance to actually use it. We do have a chance of catching it in this next route, which is Route 6. And let's see which Pokemon we actually get over there. There is a lot of good Pokemons in that route. Anyway, now that the cutscene is over, we can actually move on. I'm really excited for this next encounter, so let's see how that goes. But I guess we do have to battle this trainer before we get to that. Alright, she is another trainer that is quite troubling. As you can see, she has a Clefairy and a Clefable. Both are fairy type Pokemons, and I do not have any Pokemon that will actually take care of this. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm actually hoping that she doesn't get some good moves. Alright, Sandstorm is the first one, which is fine. I'm just hoping she doesn't get some really good moves that will actually take down my team members. And let's see how much this does. Not bad. I guess if she doesn't have any good moves, or she doesn't get any good moves from Metronome, I think we should be able to take down the Clefairy soon. Let me try using Circle Throw, and she used Metronome again. Oh my god. Seriously, I have no idea how she gets Inferno. Like, out of all the moves, she has to get this one. And she of course burns me as well on top of that. This is ridiculous. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. My Pancham is gonna be going down soon if I don't switch it out. And since Clefable is out, I'm not really sure which Pokemon will be able to take it down. Let me quickly switch out my Pancham. I don't want to lose it. And I guess the only other way is to just go to Dreadnought and hope that this Clefable does not have a fighting type move to Metronome. And of course she goes for Metronome, why not? And it always seems like they get such good moves. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Like, how does she get a grass type move the minute I bring out my Dreadnought? It's just ridiculous. Alright, I have no other thing. I have to actually switch out to Gyarados. I don't want to risk another grass type move, and it won't actually damage Gyarados that much. Let's see what move she actually gets this turn. And it's another Metronome. Seriously, oh my god. Oh god. My Gyarados is down. This is ridiculous. How is she getting a move that's actually super effective on my Pokemon every single turn with a Metronome? This never happens whenever I try to use it, and now she has taken down my best Pokemon. I just lost Gyarados. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway, I guess we do have to take down this Clefable as soon as possible, and I'm hoping that Rocky will use another crit hit again. Of course she has Soft Boil this time. Why not? She's healing herself. This Clefable is just broken. I just feel like it's broken. Let me try using Razor Leaf again. I have no other choice. I'm really hoping that her Clefable does not get a fire type move. Thankfully we hit another crit hit. Alright, the luck is a bit in our side now. We have got 2 crit hits in a row. And she did not get a really good move, so that was pretty cool. I'm hoping to take down this Clefable right here, which of course it survives with 1 HP. And alright, Arm Thrust is not bad. It's better than any flying type or fire type move, so I'm happy. Let's go ahead and take down this Clefable, and I do want to take down that Clefairy as soon as possible. I don't want to lose any of my team members. Losing Gyarados was pretty bad, as it does get some really good moves. And I don't want to lose any of my team members over here. Alright, at least Clefairy is at half health, and we should be able to take it down in 1 hit. Since Rocky is a bit faster side, I think we are good. Alright, so that was a really bad battle. I am really sad about Gyarados. I had no idea that she would get a electric type move over there. I guess it's time to actually switch out Gyarados to Sizzlipede. And I'll go ahead and actually remove the held item, as I don't really want to actually lose it. So I'll go ahead and get the held item back. And let me place this Gyarados back into the box. Thank you, Gyarados, for being there for me till now. You have saved me so many times, and it really hurts me to release you. Thank you and goodbye. Well, there goes Gyarados. And here we have Sizzlipede, who I do have to actually train up as well. So let me actually go ahead and quickly heal up my Pokemons, and I'll see you guys soon. Well, now that we have lost Gyarados, our really good team member, it's actually time to get another one. So let me try and see what I will actually get in this route. And it's a Duskull. Alright, this is another Pokemon that I have not yet used till now. so I'll go ahead and catch it as well. But I believe that it's actually time to get a Pokemon from the wild area. I don't know what to replace Gyarados with. I guess the best Pokemon that I can actually get from the wild area is gonna be a dragon type Pokemon, since we don't really have a chance of catching one in these normal routes, or at least they are not that easily available. So the easier way to catch a dragon type Pokemon would be in the wild area, and I do plan to actually catch one. Anyway, before that, I do want to go to Route 6. So let's go ahead and catch this Duskull. Thankfully, my Pikachu did avoid the Will-O-Wisp, or else it would have been much difficult. I believe that I don't have any burn heals with me. So let's see if we can catch it right here. And we did. Alright, so Duskull is welcomed to our team. I won't be using it right away, as I do have Sirizapede in my team for now. But if any of our team member does go down, I guess we can actually go ahead and switch out Duskull. Anyway, now that we have got the encounter for this route, I do want to go ahead and battle all the trainers over here. Some of these trainers are a bit trickier to actually battle, but I believe that we can actually go ahead and defeat them with a right Pokemon. Alright, so here is the first double battle. So let's go ahead and battle these two trainers, or doctors as they are. Alright, let's see what Pokemons they have. A Ponyard and a Togepi. Alright, so I do have a really good team set up for these two. I have my Pikachu and my Pancham. Let's see how this one goes. I'll go ahead and use Vital Throw on the Ponyard, which should be able to take it down in one hit. And Pikachu should be able to take down Togepi in 2 hits, I guess. Anyway, I'm actually waiting for Pikachu to get Thunderbolt, which it usually gets at level 36. And I do want it to have that move before we go to the 4th gym. And at least Ponyard did go down in 1 hit. Now I might have to actually switch out Pancham over here, since it is at half health. Alright, Pikachu is actually learning a new move, so this is pretty cool. I will go ahead and teach it Discharge, as it's a really good move other than Spark. Electro Ball did a lot of damage till now, but I believe that Discharge is a much better move. Let's see if we can actually take down this Togepi right here, since we do have a Pikachu who will be moving first. And we can actually go ahead and not use Discharge. I don't want to hit my Pancham. And of course, when I wanted to switch out Pancham, I went ahead and switched out Pikachu. Not really sure what I was thinking over here, but I accidentally actually switched out Pikachu instead of Pancham. And at least let's see, Pancham will be... Yes, Pancham was able to take it down. Alright, so that was a mistake that was actually forgiven. I really thought that I would lose my Pancham over here because of this mistake. I guess this is one of the bigger thing. Whenever you're having a Nuzlocke challenge, it's better to actually check out the Pokemons that you will be battling, as well as make sure that you're actually switching out the correct Pokemon and not do a dumb thing like I did. Anyway, I guess we can actually heal up Pancham and then move on. None of my other Pokemons are hurt, so that's a good thing. Now we do have another trainer over here, but before I battle her, I do want to actually go up. Now this trainer right here will have 2 more Pokemons, and I believe she has a Scorpy and a Ponyard. That should be actually much easier to defeat. Alright, she does have a Scorpy. And I have actually gone ahead and switched out into my Dreadnought, who should be able to take down this Togepi in one hit. Let's see. And we did take it down in one hit. Alright, so that was cool. And her next Pokemon is gonna be her Panyar, which I think we can actually go ahead and switch out to Pancham. And all of my Pokemons are at level 32 except the Sirisipede, who is at level 25. I do have to actually bring it up maybe till level 35 or 36 for the next gym. And we should be able to take this Panyard down in one hit. Let's see. Alright, so this is pretty cool. I think this is the easiest trainer in this route. Most of the others are quite tough, and if you're not careful, you might actually lose out few of your team members. Especially this next trainer that I'm gonna be battling. She is the one who usually gives me a lot of trouble in this route. So I am actually quite nervous to actually battle her as well. She is gonna be right over here. And let's see. I might have to actually switch out my Pokemon in between the battle just to make sure that I don't lose any of them. Here she is, and she is gonna be having only one Pokemon in her team, and it's either gonna be a throw or a sock. And it's a sock. Alright, so this is the reason why I usually get more trouble. Of course, Sock can actually take down my Dreadnought in one hit, which I didn't really realize at that time. So I did have to actually switch out to my Squire, who will be able to take down the Sock. I'm actually quite worried that, my Squire might be taken down over here. Sock is pretty strong, and really you can't underestimate it. It's really good Pokemon. Thankfully, it didn't really hit me in the turn I actually switched out, so we still have a chance to actually take it down. Let me go ahead and use Pluck, and let's see if we can take it down. Thankfully, the double hit didn't do really that much damage. And of course, we do need 2 more moves to actually take down the Sock. Alright, it's using bulk up, which is quite bad. This means that I will be doing lesser damage to it. And of course, I would have to actually go ahead and try this one again. This turn it did use low sweep. Thankfully, I did survive. That was pretty lucky. And we should be able to take down the Sock over here. Alright, there is another trainer in this route who has a throw, and that is gonna be even much tougher than Sock over here, so I'm actually nervous for that trainer, but I do have to battle her to get the experience, so I do have to go through this. Well, now that we have defeated her, we can actually climb up over here, and we do have some really good items. Now, I haven't yet talked about the fossil Pokemons in this game, and I did decide that I don't really want to use one of them since they are quite rare, and getting an item like this is much difficult. So I did decide that I don't want to use any of the fossil Pokemons, and that will be actually much easier for me. Anyway, we have another item right here, and now that we have picked up all of these items, we can actually move on. We do have 2 more trainers in this route, and I think one of them is a bit worrying, but the other one we can actually go ahead and defeat. So let's climb up and go right over here. Now, of course, I had to heal up my Pokemon before this guy's battle. He has 2 Pokemons. I think the first one is gonna be a poison type Pokemon, Coughing. And I do have Dreadnought that can actually take it down. As you can see, I did actually have Pancham in the beginning just to make sure that it gets some experience. And I'll actually switch out to Dreadnought now. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do on this poison type. He has a tendency to use smoke screen to just decrease the accuracy, which means that my rock tomb may or may not hit in a few turns, but at least it is actually taking down its speed. So let's see what we can do. I am not sure if the rock tomb will actually hit, but thankfully it did, and we were able to take down the coughing in 2 hits. Alright, that was pretty cool. And he has another Sudowoodo, so I guess we can actually switch out to Pancham and take it down. Pancham should be able to easily take it down in 2 hits. At least that's what I presume. So let's see how it goes. I do like using Vital Throw, but I guess I did have to actually try using Low Sweep over here. Anyway, Sudowoodo will be going down in 1 more hit. And I think we won't be taking too much damage from the slam. And we were able to take him down as well. Alright, so that was pretty cool. And Pancham over here will be actually leveling up to level 33. Most of my Pokemons are at level 33 except Pikachu, who is at level 35. Luckily, Pancham over here is learning Crunch, so I'll go ahead and actually switch out Circle Throw. Well, now that I have a new move on Pancham, I do want to actually go back and battle that one trainer which we skipped. I believe with Corvisquire we can actually take down the throw as well. So let's see how that one goes. We do have, I guess, 2 items down here to pick up. So we do have to come down here at some point. And randomly there is a berry tree over here, which really didn't make any sense, as this root is pretty hot, and as you can see it does not really have too much water. So I'm really not sure how this tree is right over here at the end. Anyway, we are getting a lot of berries from this tree. At least that one is good. Not bad. 11 berries. So I'll go ahead and pick them all up. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and battle this trainer over here as well. I'm really nervous on this battle. Let's hope we can actually win it. And here she has her throw, who is at level 30. Alright, I should have actually switched out to Corvisquire. Anyway, I guess we can actually do it right now. And of course, I forgot to heal up my Pokemon. Okay, this is a really bad start to this battle. Let's hope that we can actually do some damage before it actually, before we have to actually switch out. Alright, I'll go ahead and use Pluck, and not bad. I guess one more turn of this move, which I won't get as it used Circle Throw. Alright, let's see who comes out, and it's going to be Dreadnought. Okay, this is a bit dangerous, but I think we should be able to take it down with a headbutt right here. Alright, let's see. And of course it survives with a little bit of health, even though it was a crit hit. Alright, I guess we can actually go ahead and defeat the throw right here, even though we did take some damage. And it is down. Alright, so that was pretty cool. I thought it would be much tougher than this, but we were lucky. Alright, now that we have completed battling all the trainers in this route, I think we do have 2 more items to actually pick up. Let me go ahead and pick them up. The first one is going to be this TM for Steel Wing. Alright, so this is quite useful. I think I can actually go ahead and teach it to my Corvisquire. Maybe after it actually evolves. And let's see, let's go down the stairs right here, or the ladder, I'm sorry. And I do want to pick up the sparkling item in the end. Alright, this is gonna be a rare candy. Alright, so that was a really useful item. I'm really glad that we came down over here. And I guess since we have completed both Hammerlocke and Route 6, I think this once we go to the new place or the new city, we can actually go ahead and end out this episode. One thing I never understood in this game is this whole big temple structure over here with the Diglets. There is no explanation for that in this whole game. I wish they had a small cutscene to just explain what it was, but I guess not. Anyway, here we are in Stone Side and we have our 4th gym over here. Now I think we have come so far. I think this is a really good place to actually end out this episode. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and battle Hop as well as the 4th gym so that we can actually get the 4th gym badge. Now in between these episodes, I'll go ahead and train up my Pokemons to level 36 so that they are actually ready for the 4th gym. Anyway, thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.